Randy Baker, the solo act.
Hello again.
Yeah. We have some footage of you from your show with Strange Daze. We're also going to show a little footage tonight of you as a solo act, Cat Baker.
Coming out of the cocoon, you might say.
Yeah.
This
is kind of a schizophrenic thing to do, Randy. I think.
Well,
I kind of like it though. It's it's kind of a double-edged sword, double threat.
You might say that.
It's another Strange Daze song also. See the stars shining in the sky. See small clouds as they drift on by. Mountain silhouettes against the eyes of starlight. Cast your dreams inside the peace of desert night. And I long to be there, feel the gentle breeze through my hair. And I know she's waiting, sanctuary in the air. Mountain silhouettes against the eyes of starlight. Cast your dreams inside the peace of desert night. Mountain silhouettes against the eyes of starlight. Cast your dreams inside the peace of desert night. Thank you.
So what do you prefer doing? Do you prefer doing the stuff with the band or this, or equal, or?
It's two different realms, you know. It's, when you come out and play
It's really
acoustic guitar.
schizophrenic. I mean.
Well, you've known me long enough.
That's true.
No comment. Okay.
Run with the shadow, race with the moon, caress the velvet night, your answer's coming soon. See light streak across the sky, visions from a dream. Know the future on this night is not as it would seem. Yes, century fox, oh yeah. She's the queen of cool. She's a lady who wins. Since her mind left school, it never hesitates. She don't waste time on elementary talk. Here you go. Love me one time. I could not speak. Love me one time, babe. Yeah, my knees got me. Love me 2 times, girl. Last night, all through the week. Love me 2 times. I'm going away. Love me 2 times, babe. Love me twice today. Love me 2 times, babe. I'm going away.
As long as people out there still want Strange Days to perform Doors music, we'll do it. What I would like to do is expand upon it and incorporate our music into it, or at some point separate it, but not necessarily give up the tribute,
Right.
as long as people want it. But we are after, you know, an original direction as well, for identity
Stevie Ray Vaughan
purposes.
did a lot of Hendrix in the early part of his career, and he still does, you know, on
Right.
stage. So it's, you know, it's funny the way that people will accept. You're giving them a big dose of the Doors, whereas at this point now you're trying to phase both things together.
Right.
I think when a lot of people in the country have seen your act before, to me the Doors sound is already something that's pre-broken. But I know that there could be a certain amount of reluctance from, not from the people in the audience. I think the people in the audience I've seen love it.
Right.
But it seems for the powers that be up there tend to think, well, God, they've already heard this, or it's great, but it sounds too much like them. I mean, should that be viewed as bad?
I think a lot of the people in the industry might think of it as possibly bordering into sacred ground.
Yeah.
But I don't see it that way, and particularly when I sit down and listen to an album like Rebel Yell, I hear a very close similarity to Billy Idol and Morrison as far as vocal structure and also some in chordal structures. Although he's obviously a lot, you know, harder edged.
Right.
We're kind of in between that. We have our original stuff has the modern edge, but we're using some of the more softer nuances. You know what I mean?
So when you get on stage, is it Randy Baker up there, or is it somebody else?
Well, it depends. Depends on the audience, basically.
Does the guy, you know, does he ever like drop down and kind of take over, or what?
It depends on the tune. There are times that I do kind of slip in and out of a alter ego, you might say.
A little bit of a schizo, huh?
Something like that, yes.
So Randy, during your performances with Strange Days, can you tell us about anything that the TV audience might be interested in hearing about, any strange incidents in the audience, or fans, or...
Well, we've had quite a few strange incidences, particularly the last time we played here at the Celebrity Theater. We had a woman that I didn't quite see where she was coming from, ended up on my back. And,
on stage?
Well, yeah, on my back. I mean, just kind of latched onto me.
To which, of course, you said, "Get off my back."
Well,
No.
I didn't say that. But the bouncers did. I didn't mind. She was okay.
Uh-huh.
But we've had some pretty interesting happenings on stage.
You ever notice that some people actually like really slip into it worse than you are, and
Oh, definitely, definitely.
they really think it's Jim?
Well, we did a show in Las Vegas once. It was 7, 8 years ago, and during the middle of the show, this guy jumped on the stage and he grabbed me by the shirt, and said, "Hey, where have you been all this time?" You know, I mean, the guy just completely thought that what he was seeing was.
Well, I'll tell you
know.
what, I've seen your show numerous times, and when I hear a Doors song on the radio, I've never saw the Doors. I have to admit that here. I'm a lightweight.
I haven't either.
All right, so we're both a couple of lightweights. I gotta believe that. I mean, sometimes when I'm listening to a song on the radio, I see you guys. You know, I think that's great. You know that happens.
The Doors' music, on a whole, carries itself, and it's the kind of music that will remain timeless, as far as I'm concerned, because of the elements involved. You'll always have the older people that'll view it in remembrance, and then there'll be that Morrison image, where the younger people can relate to the rebelliousness.
It feels like paradise as we cry. It's not, said the snake as he lied. You must find yourself, you must lose your pride. Come on, follow me down by the riverside. We're gonna have some fun, come along. We should not follow you your blood. I will not harm you. Your fears are inside. Come on, follow me down by the riverside. We're gonna have some fun. Come along. Now we're at the riverside. You've listened to me. Stick your head in and take a deep breath out. Set you free. You feel your head sink, you feel your brain float as it swims on by. The time is so near, you spent your life here as my slave by the riverside. We're gonna have some fun. Come along. Whatever. What's the question? What's the mystery? What's the answer?